a small hidden town of Stony Brook Pines, where there was a legend that chilled the bones of every child called the Tale of the Birthday Clown. The story passed down through generations since the beginning of time spoke of a sinister figure that emerged from the shadows to haunt kids on their special day. The birthday clown was cast out and trapped in chains of his own darkness by a good lady witch 20 years ago. But when she passed away, it seems the evil clown was freed and let loose to roam again. The town wasn't aware of his return and the impending horror that awaits the little kiddies on their birthdays. As the clock struck midnight on a child's birthday, a red glow emanated from beneath their bedroom closet door, turning the whole room red, accompanied by an eerie white mist that slithered into the room like ghostly fingers encompassed by the smell of death and mildew. The town lived in perpetual fear of the malicious force that waited patiently for its victims. Every day was a child's birthday, so every day the birthday clown was about to haunt them for that one day only. The first reported encounter was that of young Tommy, who turned 10 on a stormy night. His parents, oblivious to the impending horror, tucked him into bed later that night after a day filled with laughter, joy, and lots of birthday gifts. As he started to doze off, a blood-red light seeped from beneath Tommy's closet door, casting ominous shadows on his bedroom walls. A soft creak echoed through the room as the closet door slowly swung open. The white mist poured out, wrapping the room in an otherworldly haze. Tommy, paralyzed with fear, watched as the mist began to take shape, forming the ghastly figure of the birthday clown. His face, hidden beneath layers of grotesque makeup, razor-sharp yellow teeth that bore an eternal grin that sent shivers down Tommy's spine. The clown's eyes glowed with an otherworldly disturbance of evil as he extended a long, bony hand towards the trembling child. The happy birthday clown starts to spew out the words, "Happy birthday, Tommy! We are here for your special day to celebrate with yummy cakes and treats," whispered the clown in a voice that seemed to emerge from the depths of a hellish underworld. A ghostly birthday party starts to commence with children from the dead floating around the room with ghostly balloons and presents. The room filled with an unholy chorus of spectral laughter as the clown beckoned Tommy, saying, "Come join me and the other children in the closet of fun." Tommy was enticed and hypnotized by all the birthday gifts he saw. He was escorted into the closet, and the door shut and locked behind him as the ghostly children attacked him, consuming his soul for eternity. His screams of agony and pain could be heard for miles, frightening anything with ears to hear. A few days later, on a chilling night, as a young girl named Emily celebrated her 12th birthday, her parents, unaware of the impending horror as they were new in town, bid their daughter a good night and left her room, closing her door. All of a sudden, the air in the room thickened with dark tension as the clock struck midnight. The closet door slowly creaked open, and the blood-red glowing light spilled onto the floor, accompanied by the ethereal white mist oozing out, making it hard to see anything in the room. As Emily trembled and shivered in her bed, she heard the haunting laughter that had become the town's curse. The birthday clown began to emerge, its grotesque grin widening as it approached her. The clown's face shifts into nightmarish expressions with every blink, and its eyes gleaming with an unholy presence of torture. An evilly orchestrated birthday party of darkness begins to commence with childlike ghostly figures cheering, laughing, and jumping around the room with balloons and cake. The birthday clown speaks in the most hideous voice imaginable, saying, "Happy birthday, Emily. It's your special day, and we are here to join you in this wonderful celebration," the clown hissed, as his voice gave a twisted melody that echoed through the room. Desperate, Emily tried to flee, but the room seemed to warp and twist around her. The clown's elongated fingers reached out, gripping her arm with a hold that burned right through her flesh. With a sudden jolt, Emily was snatched into the closet. Her parents heard her screams and rushed into her room, but it was too late as Emily had already vanished with no trace of her existence. In another harrowing incident on the day of Sam's 11th birthday, The entire town was on edge. Sam, a skeptic who dismissed the tales as mere superstitions, decided to confront the legend head-on. Determined to disprove the existence of the birthday clown, he stayed up all night taunting the darkness. However, as the clock struck midnight, the room plunged into darkness. The closet door creaked open, and the blood-red light seeped through. The white mist enveloped the room, and the birthday clown emerged, its malevolent gaze fixed on Sam. The room convulsed with nightmarish images, and Sam felt a force pulling him towards the closet. The ghostly children calling his name, saying, "Sam, come play with us." In a desperate struggle, Sam fought against the invisible hands, but the room seemed to swallow him whole. The last thing he heard was the haunting laughter as he was dragged into the closet, leaving behind only a chilling silence. A group of teenagers decided to investigate the source of the town's terror. The group found an old newspaper article that talked about the terror reign of the birthday clown. Later that night, they gathered in an abandoned house, armed with candles, a spell book, and an Ouija board, determined to communicate with the spirits of darkness about the birthday clown who lingered in the realm beyond the closet. The air grew thick with oppressive tension as the clock neared midnight. Suddenly, the room flickered with unnatural shadows, and the temperature plummeted. The Ouija board spelled out a message written by the ghostly hands of those trapped in the clutches of the birthday clown. The words foretold a nightmarish fate for anyone who dared to defy the curse. As the group exchanged terrified glances, the closet door swung open, and the birthday clown emerged in a whirlwind of malevolence. The room transformed into a carnival of horror, with distorted carnival music echoing through the walls. The ghostly children surrounded the teenagers, their faces twisted in eternal agony. In a panic, the group tried to escape, but the birthday clown's laughter grew louder, drowning out their cries. One by one, they were pulled into the closet, their desperate screams echoing into the darkness. The abandoned house stood as a grim testament to the insatiable hunger of the birthday clown, its evil laughter lingering in the air like a haunting melody. The once thriving town of Stony Brook Pines now lay in ruin, as the town is now fear of the birthday clown, and the neighborhood swallowed by an unnatural darkness. The birthday clown's malevolence had spread like a virus plague, leaving behind a trail of broken spirits and shattered dreams. The remaining residents lived in perpetual fear, barricading themselves on their children's birthdays, but the insidious laughter of the birthday clown still echoed through the empty streets and every child's bedroom. The town had become a ghostly playground for the tormented souls, and the closet doors stood as ominous gateways to a realm where the line between reality and nightmare had dissolved. The legend of the birthday clown, a demonic ringmaster of despair, had become a cursed anthem, a warning to those who dared to celebrate the passage of time in Stony Brook Pines. The once celebrated birthdays were now a time of dread, and the town's legacy was eternally entwined with the malevolent force that lurked within the shadows, waiting for the next unsuspecting victims on their birthdays.